Hello guys, welcome to GrapplerBot Plays Other Subclasses. This time I'm doing a Magic Exo. And yes, I am actually using a mic this time. So yeah, I already know I do sound like a robot. You don't have to comment about that. Anyway, I am playing my Mexo, even though I have said several times that Exos are cheap. And one reason I'm playing a Magic Exos compared to physical Exos is because I've heard that Magic Exos die a lot easier and they're a lot harder. So I made one to see if that was true, and I found out they're kind of fun, and that's not quite accurate. They're actually pretty easy to clear stuff without dying, so I got misinformed, but I don't mind. It's kind of fun. I have tried PvPing with him, and he's really overpowered, at least at the level I'm at, which isn't really that far. One thing I have found out so far is that Red Phoenix Amulet is really strong. It has pretty much ridiculous damage at this level. It has ridiculous range too. I mean, you can hit goblins off of the lamps. That's pretty huge Y-axis. The other one that has huge Y-axis is this one, Piercing the Darkness, I believe the name is. It's about the same as Red Phoenix Amulet, but it doesn't do as much damage and you have to charge it to really hit stuff. Holy Amulet, I like this one. It is really spammable, and it slows stuff, which is really nice. I did get White Tiger very recently, and I keep forgetting to use it. It's a nice zoning tool. The damage is a little low, but that's level 1 problem. In case you're wondering, no, I'm not really leveling any of the physical skills. I mean, I'm coming up and attacking stuff, but I'm just really doing that because my other stuff's on cooldown and it costs way too much MP to spam everything else all the time. Trying to blow some stuff up. The Frigid Chakra, I do like that. The water damage is, I'd rather have light damage, which I hear changes in innovation. But that's not bad, and it gives me bonus damage, little bonus damage when I'm trying to melee stuff. And I'm not sure if it is because the way I set this up so you can actually hear me, I can't hear what the computer's picking up, so I don't know how that's coming out. I can find out later. But if you hear a sound where it goes like zzz, and the stuff, I think it just did there, and the stuff like freezes for a little bit, that's my computer being wacky. I love the zoning that Exos get. It makes a lot of these annoying places a lot less annoying when you can just zone the heck out of it. I'm not sure, but I think the reason that the White Tiger balls are getting smaller at a distance is because their damage is decreasing. I had to look that up. But as you can see, it's going around a big triangle and I'm not really hitting anything over there. So drop another one right here. And because I am magic, I am maxing the purest grab right now. I may not do that later on, but it has really good damage, at least at my level. You may be wondering why I went into the dungeon so fast this time. Well, because of the current event, it's town PvP, and there are morons out there who just randomly attack little people just because they can. And I don't want to deal with that, it's just annoying. And I had to sit in town doing nothing for several minutes until it let me come alive, and then I'd be in reduced stamina, which is not pleasant. I keep forgetting to drop my White Tigers. intelligence one, that does pretty nice intelligence boost. But unfortunately, I seem to be suffering from the buff glitch. You can see I buffed chakra, and it did not actually apply the chakra. It's not nearly as bad on a exo or a character like that as it is on a striker, because really you can still do pretty decent damage on exo even if you're not really buffed with the chakra. On something like a striker, you're pretty much screwed. One thing I really want to get is the thunder amulet. I don't remember what it's called, lightning amulet I think. But that has pretty good damage. Really nice AoE. I was using it in PvP, and if I wasn't so bad at PvP I would have probably get quite a lot of damage from that. Ooh. Another thing I like about Furious Grab is the way that it can immobilize enemies. If you do it on a boss and the boss gets immobilized, it makes the stuff a whole lot easier. One thing about exos, especially magic exo, I'm not sure about physical exo, is you really burn through the HP potions. MP, I mean. Did I say HP? Look at that Y-axis. I can hit these Dorniers with Holy Amulet on the ground. That doesn't hit, which normally it hits aerial stuff, so I'm kind of surprised at that. Suppression Amulet. Suppression Amulet, I don't have it leveled up high enough yet to really be really nice. But I've seen some X's with a max, and it's pretty ridiculous how good it is. Smash. One thing I have noticed about Exos, even on Magic Exo, if you hit with the very tip of the weapon during a regular combo and cancel it directly into a smasher, it can grab pretty much as long as you hit, even though you can be really far away from the enemy and it'll still grab it. Kind of weird. It's almost like you got a vacuum cleaner on the end of your weapon that you're using to pull stuff right up to you. Arrow enemies, just like pretty much any other class, are a little bit of a problem, but I do have a lot of Y-axis reach on my skills, so it's not as big of a problem as some other classes. A bit of trivia, some of you may not know about this, but if you hit the bells in the GBL, all the GBL members run towards them. Ah, what in the world? That was ridiculously high number of hits there. Problem with doing a lot of PvP for Albert is that now I feel really slow. I'm gonna hit this here. This is one thing I really don't like about Silver Knight. If you're soloing it at a relatively low level for this map, then it's really hard to kill these stupid Dorniers before they get to go back up in the air. Like that. I only gotta hit this again. Holy amulet. I see Aura just came online. That's a interesting name. Okay, what's up with that? Why is he just sitting there? There we go, immobilized. That's going to be very helpful. Assuming I don't die. I would have been pagan. Come on. Why? Now I gotta go run all the way back over here. Hit this again. Because for some reason he's not coming over here. And he's dropping more GBL members. Come on, hurry up. There we go. That's more like it. Rising Emblem actually has pretty good damage once you level high enough. And Furious Grab, that's it is fixed, which is one reason why it's so good at this level. Because I'm not an Avenger, I can't max it, so I doubt I will be maxing it after I awaken. But right now, it's a really good damage dealer. Well, that's it for right now. I'm not exactly sure what class I'm going to do next. I do have a launcher already up to 30, and I have a rogue at 40 and a battle mage at 41. But I haven't really played them enough to know that much about them, except for the rogue. But I die a lot on the rogue, so she might not be the best. But if you have a preference on which you would like to see next, please just leave a comment on either DFO Source or on YouTube. I'll see you next time.